Our first guest tonight is the biggest figure in the history of LA sports. He has 5 titles with the Lakers. He co-owns the Sparks, the LAFC, and the Los Angeles Dodgers, too. Here on night 1 of the NBA Finals, the Hall of Famer, the legend, Earvin Magic Johnson. You look great. You look especially good tonight. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Maybe it's some weight I dropped or something.
I see.
You know?
I see. The suit's good, too?
Suits, oh, very good.
Everything's good in your life?
Everything's good.
What about these Celtics? Are you rooting? I assume you're rooting for the Mavericks just because you're rooting against the Celtics?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm a Laker, huh?
Yes.
You know, I still have flashbacks with Larry wearing the little hot pants we used to wear.
That's right.
And everything. So.
And also, it's historic because it's 17-17, right? 17 titles for the Celtics, 17 for the Lakers.
We wanted to stay tied right now until we get 18.
That's
the Lakers,
right. That would be ideal, yes.
But it's going to be a great finals, though.
Does Larry even care about the Celtics anymore, or is he all Pacers now?
All Pacers, man. He don't care about the Celtics.
I knew he didn't care about them.
He lives in Indiana. Mm-hmm. He works for the Pacers, so he probably was upset when the Pacers lost. But
would you go so far as to say he dislikes the Celtics now?
I don't know if he dislikes them.
Let's say he does.
Yes.
I'm just looking to start trouble.
For Laker fans, right?
There's a Larry Bird Museum now in Indiana. Right. Were you invited to the opening? It opened last month.
I was invited, and but I sent a video.
Oh, you didn't go?
No, I didn't go.
Yeah.
To congratulate him, of course. Uh-huh. And then I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah, where is the Magic Johnson Museum?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be in Michigan or here in L.A., but...
or maybe 2 museums. You got to have 2.
I like that.
You got to be one ahead of Larry.
That. Yes, always.
Have all your stuff on display anywhere?
In my house.
In your house?
Yeah, I have a incredible sports room with all the 5 Tiffany trophies that we won as a player.
Wow.
And then I have all the ownership trophies that we won, the World Series trophy from the Dodgers, LA Sparks trophy, and then we just won LAFC too as well.
And would Cookie like to get those things out of the house?
Well, of course, you know, I had to make room because all the shopping Cookie does. Mm-hmm. You know, I had to move some of the dresses and shoes out the way so I could make room for my trophy.
Maybe there needs to be a Cookie museum also with the dresses and shoes.
It's already there.
You know, I have your shorts framed on the wall of my house. And I was thinking maybe, and this is, you know, up to you. If you would like a pair of my shorts, I would gladly have them framed for you to put in your wing.
You know I got a behind back here.
It didn't seem like it from the shorts, but you could only see the front of the shorts.
I don't think I can fit in your shorts.
Oh, you don't have to wear them. I just want you to put them on the wall. Oh. Yeah.
Got it.
But
You gonna sign them?
Oh, of course I will sign them.
It'd be worth some money then,
put
right?
my number on them and everything.
I can't even get in the shorts we used to wear.
Have you tried?
Come on, man. Come on. Them were super hot pants.
Yeah, they were.
Can you imagine trying to wear them shorts today?
I never mind imagine. Let's get those off my wall at my house and sneak you into those things.
But the last time I was here, when you had that fur that I used to wear back in the day.
That's right.
That was the funniest segment.
Have you worn that since?
No, not since.
We made you a beautiful fur coat.
Oh.
Now I know what it feels like.
Yeah. Yes. And everybody, you know how many calls I got after that show?
From who?
From everybody around the world. It was the funniest bit that they've ever seen on TV.
Oh,
everybody
really?
kept saying it because it was great.
Let me ask you about these WNBA players, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, who many are saying are the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson of the WNBA. Do you like that when you hear that?
I like it, and they are.
Were you treated as roughly as they have been treated when you were a rookie?
Of course.
You were?
Of course.
Just cheap shots?
Yes, veterans are going to test you, right? And if they feel that you've gotten more money or more publicity, you know, they're upset about that. So When I came my first training camp, first day of practice, Ron Boone, I was looking up to get the rebound. He came and hit me real hard behind my neck.
One of your own teammates?
My own teammate. And he said, take that, rookie.
Oh.
So I said, okay. So I got up, and about 3 plays later, he was looking up to box me out.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran as fast as I could, and I hit him, bam, right behind his neck.
You did?
Really hard.
Really?
And he fell to the floor, and I told him, I said, don't forget, I'm tough, I'm rough. If you want to play like that, we can play like that. And all the Laker players came running up to me and hugged me and said, we like you.
They did.
Because I couldn't let him get away with that.
Of course not.
Now, Caitlin, her teammates got to come to her defense.
Sure.
You can't allow her to have to fight every battle, right?
Right.
But we have to understand that both Caitlin, Angel, and Brink, who plays for my Sparks, they made the WNBA better. And they're going to be tested by these incredible women who've been in the league for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin is the most popular WNBA player, but she's not the best at this time. Just like Larry and I were not the best when we entered the league. We became the best later on by our play. Caitlin still has to play great to become the best WNBA player.
You, after your rookie year, I think, and correct me if I have any of this wrong, you got a 25-year, $25 million contract, which seemed like a crazy amount of money at the time. Now it's like, it's basically what you spend on lunch, right?
Yes.
But it was a lot of money, and the other players, the other Lakers, were not happy about it, right?
No, they were not happy because that was more money than anybody had ever received.
You think it would make them happy because they would see that there's potential for them to get more money?
No. They didn't see it that way, even though it worked out like that.
Right.
Right. See, players don't see the long term. It's all about the short term. So what Larry and I did for the NBA to this day, guys are capitalizing on.
Sure. Yeah, they are.
Right. So now they're making $50 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, the league championship games like tonight was on tape delay when I came in.
It's crazy.
And Larry and I changed that. The finals were on tape delay. I won the game, the championship in Philadelphia, went to the hotel and watched the game over again. Isn't that crazy?
And then also Dr. Jerry Buss, who owned the team, really loved you. I mean, beyond you being his most popular player and best player, he absolutely loved you to the point where he would, like, give you other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Dr. Buss, first, he was my mentor. I wouldn't become the businessman that I turned out to be. It was a direct result of Dr. Jerry Buss, okay? And let me give Caitlin some advice.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
Call Larry Bird.
Really?
Yeah, call Larry Bird. Ask him for advice.
Oh.
Because you think about...
Why not call you?
Well, she can call me.
Oh.
But
what does
Larry,
he know? I mean,
Indiana, he's already there.
Oh.
And I think that he could give her great advice on how to handle this situation because he went through it himself. So it would be a perfect situation. He already lived there, grew up in Indiana, on and on and on. I think it would be great.
Do you think a person with a mustache like that should be giving anyone advice about anything?
Might have a point there. You might have a point there.
Magic Johnson is here with us. We'll be right back.
I'm the magic man with the Midas touch. Gotta play the right way to keep it moving up. It seems that life costs more each day, but drugs are the price I can't afford to pay. $1,000 of purple and gold. Don't need drugs to make us roll. We can dribble, shoot, and slam dunk. You can win too without that jump. Just say no. Just say no to drugs. Just say yes. Just say yes to life.
Saying no to drugs. How did that happen?
You always get me, man.
There's magic. We could go on for another 30 years and we have a video every single time you come.
I see that. Oh, that was terrible.
How many of the guys were actually on drugs while shooting the Say no to drugs video.
Well, on that team, nobody.
Nobody.
But the teams before us,
For
the
sure.
Lakers team, a lot.
Okay. Oh boy, this is a crazy thing. I was reading a story that said you invented the high five.
That's right.
Is that true? Because I heard that Dusty Baker and Glenn Burke, the baseball players, had invented it, and that is not true.
That's not true.
How did that happen?
At Michigan State, myself and Greg Kelser, he went in and I did an unbelievable no-look pass. He caught it and he dunked it. So for us to point at each other first, and then he came running real fast, and I threw my hand up. He came, high-fived me, and then we started doing that all the time.
And at the time, did you know that was something different?
Something different because everything was low at that time.
Did you give it a name? Did you call it the high five?
No, brothers, we don't think that fast like that. We just hit it real quick and keep it rolling. I got to get back on defense. We can't be thinking about a name for
I
that
got you.
move,
There was a time that you were supposed to play a one-on-one pay-per-view basketball game against Michael Jordan.
Oh, yes.
And that fell apart for whatever reason. People blamed Isaiah Thomas for squelching that deal somehow.
Not that deal.
He was the head of the Players Association or something.
Yeah, well, we were talking about doing it, and it became unbelievable. People were very interested in it, right? And so people wanted to see it. And then all of a sudden, they just put a stop to it.
Tyson is still fighting. I don't see why you guys couldn't still do that. I mean, it would be...
No. Man, I'll be 65 in August. I'm not playing one-on-one basketball.
Save it for your 100th birthday.
Yeah, for both of us, right? But, Michael, the game I would have loved to have seen one-on-one is Kobe versus Michael.
Kobe versus Michael.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Who would have won that?
That would have been awesome.
But don't you feel like Kobe would have... I mean, how old are we talking about Kobe?
Well, that's the problem, right?
Right.
You had to do the age thing. But both of them in their prime, that would have been something to see.
Oh, I'd still like to see you play. I really would enjoy that.
I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But, because Kobe idolized them so much, that would have been just fun to see them too, because they played so much alike. But, Michael is Michael. Kobe was Kobe. He was special.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
And we still love him here in L.A., right, Kobe? We got
very much so. The Lakers are looking for a new coach, and it's interesting, again. I don't think they've had a coach for longer than 3 years since Phil Jackson or something like that.
Yeah.
And the two guys one guy that really came on strong today, at least in the papers, was this guy, Dan Hurley, who coaches at Connecticut, college coach, never coached in the NBA before. The other guy has never coached at all before. He's a former NBA player, J.J. Redick. Do you like these guys?
I like Hurley.
One you like? You like Hurley?
I want the coach to be Hurley. If we can sign him, I think it works for both. It works for Coach Hurley, who won back-to-back NCAA championships with Connecticut. So he has a championship background. He's great with offense and defensive strategy. I think that the players would respect him, and he's tough. The Lakers got to have somebody who will hold them accountable, right? And also, we got to play physical basketball. Denver will always beat us unless we become a much more physical team.
Okay.
Right? So we got to get more physical. That's why these two teams are playing in the finals, Boston and Dallas, because they're mentally tough and they're physically tough. We got to get both, mentally and physically.
Who do you think wins that series?
Oh, man. Boston has the most talent, but the hotter team right now is Dallas.
The hotter team. Sometimes the
Yes,
team
that's
with less
right.
talent, you
That's
were
right.
saying. Is
That's right.
One more thing. I know, summer's here. It's right around the corner.
Right.
Every year you go on these fabulous yachting vacations with Sam Jackson. Every year I ask Sam, can I come on the trip? Every single time you guys say, yes, you can come. Never do I hear from you ever again. But I was thinking that perhaps this could be a reminder. I've got you a gift, and this is something we could wear on our trip together this summer. Now this, if you don't mind holding that up. This is... Can you imagine us on a jet ski together, buzzing around? Portofino.
That's
you know?
right. That's right.
Yeah.
And your wife got to come as well. You
Well,
just
yes,
can't come. We gotta
yes,
get your
but
wife.
if I have to leave her behind, I will.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Okay.
Because you got to go home tonight.
Yeah, no. So what do you say? What do you think?
Okay, let's do it then.
You want it? Yeah.
And let's also get a company started so we can sell these.
Oh, yeah, we can sure. We'll sell them at your museum. Matty Johnson, you can get tickets to see the Sparks, LAFC, Los Angeles Dodgers on their websites. We'll be back with Joe Coy. Oh, yeah.